So apparently, Steph Curry belongs in the GOAT conversation. Shout out to Jeff Teague. Shout out to the Jeff Teague podcast. You guys don't see a Jeff Teague podcast. Y'all see a Culver's ad. This is because I don't have YouTube Premium. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You know, we love to hate, man. It's all good.
You know the vibes. The Blazers and the Warriors yesterday was a really, really good game, man. Shout out to the Blazers getting the dub, 136 to 131.
Sharp is cold.
He's
Shaden
super
Sharp,
cold.
35. Remember we said 20? It's definitely going to be a little bit higher than that. Him and Jeremy Grant was balling yesterday. Both had
Avia
35.
is cold.
Yes,
Cold.
sir. Then Avia at 26, 87.
Big high, huh?
Yeah, he is cold, bro. When I was watching this game, he is cold.
Yeah, he get buckets, bro.
Like, he nice. He cold, bro.
It wasn't good enough,
Bro,
though.
he cold,
This
bro.
is what I'm saying. This one Jimmy
It's
Butler
the
got
NBA. Anybody,
25,
any
bro.
name can
Got
average
50,
25.
nigga.
Like, what
Nah,
is this? Who is this person?
out.
he cold, bro.
Nah, Jeff been talking about him for a long
He
time.
nice,
Unfortunately,
bro.
he started off in Washington, so you didn't know how good he was.
And then he
got
went to
a new
Portland and we
place.
still didn't know.
Yeah,
Nah, we know
When
that.
he averaged these numbers.
We know who Danny Advia is. Okay, listen. He's about to be an all-star. He's about to be an all-star. You're just not locked in. I need a sound bar. I need one of them. I need to upgrade my setup, bro, because I definitely need a sound bar.
25.
I know him.
And he didn't ready to PG on the
Max
team,
player.
too.
He's cold.
He got
Damn,
some
Steph
money,
had
but he
50.
gonna
I
get some
know
more.
he like, damn, y'all.
I think
Damn,
they shot
lost to the
21.
Blazers.
I
Rolling.
hit 12 threes.
Hey, hold
nigga.
on, Tig. How much do y'all pay attention to like the plus minus stuff? Like, is that important to y'all? Do that matter? Or what?
I mean, it depends. Like, if you on a bad team, your plus minus gonna be ass. Like, if you on the Washington Wizards, no disrespect to CJ, but a lot of those guys plus minus is gonna be very low. They lose a lot.
All you gotta do is be in on a bad run.
Yeah,
Your plus minus is fucked
trash.
up.
That is crazy. 'Cause I
Like
didn't even want to be in the game
Steph
right
Curry plus minus might have been bad last night if he was
He
in.
had 50.
now. Yeah. And I don't care if they lost. Load it up, Lou. Yeah.
He was
See what
minus
I'm
8,
saying?
you know what I mean?
And he had
He had
40.
50.
48 points.
Shout out to my co-host Mars. He missed a layup and turned the ball over late in that game to put the Warriors up and to win that basketball game. And we're just gonna skip over it because he had 48. Let him would have had 19 points though. Let him would have had 19.
That dribble handoff and fed families, boy.
I'm
Come on,
telling
bro.
you.
Generations.
There you go. Good pass, Dre.
Yeah. Legal screen.
19
We'll take
threes.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of threes. 19.
Pause was moving like hell. You know what it is?
How are they not getting copyright for this? Because it feels like I'm probably gonna get copyright on this video just for this.
Good pass, Dre. Yeah.
Nobody's ever gonna break his record, bro.
No.
No,
Hell
bro.
no.
What record?
3-point record.
Come on, bro. That's so disrespectful.
Impossible.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
Nah.
Nobody in the NBA
Nobody,
can
bro.
shoot 23s in the game, bro.
And make 12
know.
of them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody passing that.
I don't care who you
Who
put
you
on
think?
me.
Who you think, Z? Give
I
it
think,
down.
I think it's a young boy that's gonna come up. That might be able to do that.
It's like him and Brian
You
shit.
think so?
I think this is going to be the two that stand the test.
I don't
Oh
want
my
to step on his
God.
highlights because he out here really blacking out. But
No, yeah.
I think his 3-point record is more attainable than Brian's scoring record, though.
Oh, it ain't, bro.
No, it ain't, bro.
And you gotta think, he ain't close to done yet, bro.
I know. He's out here still wild.
I think
the first-
I think both of these records are like really tough to break. For example, not a lot of people are going to be able to average 25 plus points per game for 20 years straight. Nobody's going to be not a lot of people are able to do that. And again, a lot of things have to break your way. You have to be relatively healthy for 20 years straight. You have to be able to play at a high level for 20 years straight. Like, that's a really tough record to maintain. But then look at Steph Curry. If we take a look at Steph Curry's stats real quick, you guys just bear with me for a second. If we take a look at Steph's stats here, there we go. Okay, sorry, my shit is moving mad slow. All right, boom. If we take a look at Steph here, this is definitely gonna be edited out. Don't even worry. Steph Curry has made at minimum 4 threes a game since his MVP season. And if you guys take a look, or if you just cut out the 2020 season where he only played 5 games, he's made at minimum 4 or 5 threes a night since his MVP year, since his unanimous MVP year. And we aren't going to like take out the games where, like the other night where he made 12 threes, or the games where he makes 9 threes, or the games where he makes 8 threes. Like, not a lot of people are going to be efficient enough to justify taking 13 threes a night, 12 threes a night, 12 threes a night, 11 threes a night, 13 threes a night, 11 threes a night, 12 threes a night, 11, 8, 8. I mean, 8 is kind of regular now because we see guys like Franz taking 7, but that's another conversation for another day. But a lot of people aren't going to be good enough shooters to justify taking 13 threes a game, especially at minimum 10 threes a game for 10 seasons. That's what it is. Steph Curry is taking a minimum of 10 threes a game if you round up the 9.8 on both sides. Steph is taking a minimum 10 threes a game for 10 years straight. Not a lot of people are going to be justified enough to take 10 threes a game for 10 years straight. Not a lot of them are going to be able to do that. So that's another record that's going to be extremely tough to break. And I think with LeBron and Steph, those two guys have records that will not be touched for a very long time. For a very long time. Unless you're just getting them up there, but then you have to be efficient. You have to be efficient.
A couple years he was injured.
If you're not as efficient as a shooter to shoot 38 to 44% on 10 plus threes a night, to break that, you're going to have to shoot 13, 14 threes a game. You're going to have to shoot 13 or 14 threes a game. That's just how it works.
Get past Dre.
Draymond setting all these moving ass screens.
Play with Steph Curry, bro. I get to do a little more.
Facts. I can't wait to talk to Dre.
But you gotta think about how many threes James Harden made, how many threes Dame Lillard made.
Yeah.
And these are some of the greatest shooters: Klay Thompson, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and they're nowhere near him.
Smoking them.
Like James Harden second, and James Harden be like,
I'm never
Steph
kissing
don't
him.
count.
He'd never be
It
saying
really
that.
don't. It really don't. Because it's like James Harden had a stretch. Okay, now because we're about to look that up too. This is why I say that 3-point record is going to be extremely tough to break. Because James Harden was shooting 13 threes a game at a 37% clip. 10 threes a game on a 37% clip. 13 threes on a 35% clip. You can get them up, but you have to be efficient. You have to be efficient. Because even though James Harden's taking 10 a game, he's only making 4. Steph has years where he's making 5, 5.5. And even then, it's not nearly on the same level of time period that Steph is. Steph took 10 plus threes a game at minimum for 10 years. James Harden, if you round up the 9.3, you got one. Since his 16-17 year, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years where he's averaging about 10 threes a game. This year, he's taking 10 threes a game on a 37% clip. That's because James Harden he's in a second prime right now. We're not even going to talk about James Harden because he's on a bad team. But
Like,
I've
Steph
seen him say
don't
that
count.
before.
Smoking them, bro.
Nobody catching.
Yeah, him and Brian are just off the atmosphere.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that
nobody
shit
catching
solidified.
No, Wardell's been back 2 games. He's killed in both of them, but the Warriors have lost.
He over
Concerns?
1,000.
Come on, bro. Ain't nobody.
Concerns about the Warriors?
He got
Them
more,
y'all
bro.
niggas.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah,
Nobody
bro.
catching
Nobody's
that,
catching that, bro. It'll be a 5 once he's done.
I'm saying, y'all don't think it's a young boy that's going to come in, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, the same way.
oh, he from Philly.
What'd he say?
He a GOAT over
Feel
Bron.
like he better than Bron.
He said he would feel like that if he was Steph. He would feel like he better than Bron.
He beat Brian in the chip.
He like, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, I don't think, again, this is another thing where it's like, if I'm a player of Steph Curry's caliber, there's nobody you can say is better than me in front of me. Nobody. And that's just how basketball players are. Like, you have to think some of these athletes are you have to be some of the most competitive athletes in the world to be one of the greatest in your field. You have to, there's a level of competitive drive that leads you to being one of the greatest players of all time. There has to be. I'm sure there's nobody in Steph's mind that's better than him. Nobody. I'm sure Victor Wembanyama believes he's better than everybody he shares the floor with. I'm sure LeBron feels the same way. I'm sure Kevin Durant feels the same way. I'm sure Kevin Durant, every time he sees Bron, he's like, I'm better than him. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. Yeah, they may not say it on camera. But I'm sure Kevin Durant, if you catch him without the cameras off, Kevin Durant probably thinks he's the greatest player of all time. Steph probably thinks he's the greatest player of all time. Kobe probably thinks he's the greatest player of all time. LeBron thinks he's the greatest player of all time. Steph thinks he's the greatest player of all time. That's just how it is.
He got one Finals MVP, bro. Nothing.
I'm Wardell, bro.
They're not even the same.
See, this is exactly what I was talking about. If you follow me on TikTok, I talked about this earlier. You should not let Steph's one Finals MVP take away from how good you think he is. Because in the end of the day, they let Andre Iguodala take the Finals MVP over Steph Curry. That was egregious. It was egregious.
They're not even the same.
You wouldn't
person,
compare
bro.
yourself.
It was egregious because every single Finals Steph's played in, he's been good enough to be the Finals MVP. You could say 2016, Draymond Green would have won Finals MVP. Okay, cool. Outside of that, 2015, good enough to be Finals MVP. 2017, played at a Finals MVP level. 2018, played at a Finals MVP level. 2019, played at a Finals MVP level. 2022, played at a Finals MVP level. He played at the level. He played at the level to be a Finals MVP.
I'll be like, shit, I know I'm one of the, why ain't I in the GOAT talk?
Yeah, I'll say that. But
There it
I
is.
watch y'all go. I beat y'all go. That's what I'll be on. Like Isaiah Thomas
He
feel.
beat you too, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's how Isaiah Thomas feel about
Isaiah
Mike.
don't feel like he better than Mike, though, you think?
But that's a team.
Nah,
He just feel like he beat Mike.
He
didn't
know he
beat
better
me.
than Mike.
Come on.
Okay. This is what I will say. Because now we didn't finally got, let's see, 4 minutes and 35 seconds into the video, we finally got to is Steph Curry in the GOAT conversation. I don't think he's in the GOAT conversation. I think he's in some GOAT conversations. There's different GOAT conversations. There's the GOAT player of all time, GOAT point guard, GOAT shooting guard, GOAT defender, GOAT offensive player. I think Steph has the greatest offensive peak of all time, and I think Steph is the greatest point guard of all time, and I'm going to tell you why. Steph Curry is going into year 17 of NBA basketball. He's played at a top 10 level, in my opinion, since the 2013-2014 NBA season. This is James Harden's. I'm going to edit that out. Steph Curry has been in the NBA 17 seasons. He's been in the NBA 17 seasons. Since 2013-2014, in my opinion, Steph has been a top 10 player in basketball. That is, I would say, 13 seasons of Steph Curry averaging 27 points per game, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 42% on 11 threes a game. This is 13 years of top 10 level play compared to Magic Johnson, who only has 13 seasons. So if we look at Steph Curry's prime, the ability to stay a top 10 player in the NBA, in one of the most talented NBAs, might I add, and still being a top 10 player at the age of 37 in one of the most talented NBAs we've ever seen, that's Magic Johnson's entire career. And that's no slight to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is a top 12 to 13 player of all time. If you guys want to see where I have all these players, you can go check out the Hoop Talk podcast where we talk about the top 10 players of all time. Top 10 point guards of all time, top 10 shooting guards. We have all the positions. Go check out the Hoop Talk podcast. Link will be in the description below. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Magic is a great player. But when we look at the longevity, the heights, the way you impacted the game, Steph Curry is better on all of those levels to me. Steph Curry has been greater for longer. Steph Curry has reached higher heights. Steph Curry has impacted the game more. I think Steph is the greatest point guard of all time. This season, Steph is making more threes a game than he did in his unanimous MVP season. It's 5.2 to 5.1. But I'm going to tell you this. Steph was 27 when he won his unanimous MVP. He's 37 now, making 5.2 threes a game on 13 a night. He has a much worse supporting cast now than he did in 2016. He's carrying a way higher offensive load. Steph Curry averaged 20.2 shots a game in 2016, 25, 26, 20.2. 20.2 shots a game. He's averaged 11.2 threes in 2016, 12.6 in 2026. 10 years later, he's still giving you 30 a night. 30 a night. Now, he's only played 18 games. I understand. And there's been a trend with Steph Curry where once we get around January, he starts to fall off and comes with age. So I can understand probably not wanting to take this sample size that far as an 18-game sample size. But Steph Curry has a claim to be the greatest offensive player of all time and the greatest point guard of all time. Do I think he has a claim to be the greatest of all time? No. Because again, there's another side of the floor that I think Michael Jordan and LeBron James impacted more than Steph did. towards where we are now with Steph, he's gotten much better as a team defender, but I don't think he's ever reached the heights defensively of a Michael Jordan and LeBron James. That's what stops me from putting him in the GOAT conversation. And I think the GOAT conversation is gate kept. The GOAT conversation is gate kept to those two guys. Those two guys. To be completely honest, I don't see a GOAT conversation outside of LeBron and Mike. You could tell me about Bill Russell. I don't care. I don't care. You can do the relative to era stuff with Bill Russell. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Bill Russell is not in any GOAT conversation for me. He's not.
Come on, y'all. Steph not up there with Brian, y'all. Come on, y'all. Steph
up there. Let's not do that.
It's a tier, y'all.
Shout out to Melo.
Or it's a level, however y'all want to put it, it's different. Brian
upper room, huh?
Steph.
Brian on the roof. Brian on the roof.
He's not in that room. Like, this is the thing. If we really have to start gatekeeping these GOAT conversations, bro. There's 2 players in that conversation. 2 players. There's 2 players in the GOAT conversation. I don't care. I don't care how you feel, bro. There's 2 players in that conversation, and Steph isn't in that conversation. He's, in my opinion, greatest offensive peak of all time, greatest point guard of all time. That's good enough for me to have Steph in the top 10. I think Steph should be, for sure, a top 10 player in basketball. But as far as the GOAT conversation, it's 2 people in there. It's 2 people in there.
I didn't say niggas ain't in the room.
Steph in that room.
I'm just saying, it's just, you got to say LeBron James and then breathe for a couple seconds and then say Steph.
LeBron is better than Steph, but Steph is in that room.
I say he is.
Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, and LeBron, they all can have dinner together.
For sure.
No, they can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. And it's okay. That's okay. That is okay. That is okay. LeBron and Mike are the only ones having dinner together. They're the only ones having dinner together. Only ones. But it's okay. It's okay. Steph Curry and Magic and KD and Shaq and Kobe, they can have dinner together. All of them can have dinner together because those are what I call tier 2 GOATs. Tier 2 GOATs. Those are tier 2 guys. Tier 2 guys. In tier 1, there's only 2 players there. There's only 2. 2 players there. There's only 2 players there. I don't necessarily remember what my top 10 is. I don't even know if I believe my top 10 100%. But if I remember, let me just save you the 4 hours. If you guys really want to go to the Hoop Talk podcast and put aside 4 hours to go watch the top 10 players of all time. Fantastic video, the best video we have on the pod. I believe I had LeBron 1, Mike 2, Kareem 3, Shaq 4, Kobe 5, Bill Russell at 6. I believe Tim Duncan was at 7. Number 8, who did I have? I think I had Hakeem at 8, Steph at 9, KD at 10. I believe that was my top 10. And then, yeah, you guys are probably going to grill me because I didn't have Larry, Magic, or Wilt in my top 10. Is what it is. Don't care. I don't see Steph being in the GOAT conversation.
1000%.
That's the one
thing. I'm just saying, y'all, look what LeBron did, bro.
I mean, I
for
think
all
Bron's,
these years, like, it's come on, I don't even want to. That's kind of disrespectful.
I got Bron honestly number 1 too.
It is, bro.
I just think Steph
ain't did.
I see where Melo
did,
coming from Steph's standpoint though, as somebody who competed directly against Bron at his peak in his era and came out victorious a couple times.
Yeah,
I also don't like that argument talking about he beat Bron. Bron was the best player on the floor every time they played. Or Bron was better than Steph every time they played. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. So yeah, you won and you played great. Don't get me wrong. But there wasn't one of those series where I could say Steph was better than Bron. There wasn't.
Probably looking at, you got a different perspective of Bron. That's all. That's all. I think that's more so what he's saying. Like, and that motherfucker could be nice, but if you the one that was going to war with him and you won more than you lost, even if he might be better all the time, you got a different perspective because you the one that took him down.
If he would got Finals MVP every time, I say that.
Like, he can't look down at me. He got to look at me type shit.
Nah, I'm looking.
No, he does not.
Bron went top.
I got
7,
1 million
top 6.
points, bro.
Here we go.
Some cookies.
They ain't about to walk Clay down.
And he passed Reggie. It's crazy.
That's
PG though, 9.
That's what I'm saying. Bron played for them long though. Yeah. Like Reggie, when Reggie was shooting all those threes back in the 90s and all that was like unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
LeBron
there's gonna be a
not even
youngin' that come
known
up
for
that's
being
gonna really be on Steph timing early.
Bron not even known for being a 3-point shooter, y'all.
That is crazy.
And he's
That's
6.
true.
Nigga,
His
not fucking with me, bro.
His resume,
Nigga not fucking with
Bron
me.
resume
mad
is
fake.
insane.
Yeah, that's
bro.
It's fake. We
Nah,
can't
he like the greatest.
Nothing.
But I'm just saying, Steph Curry in that room.
Yeah,
though.
he can eat dinner for sure.
I just
Yeah, but like,
All right, so if that's what they're going to be talking about for the rest of the episode, shout out to Jeff Teague and the Club 520 podcast. If you guys like this type of content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @thebuzzersports_. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at @thebuzzerent. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at ATBSports1. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.